Hello, Toke Point judges. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching our video. Now let's introduce you to our product. Our product is ReadyRightNow, where we connect restaurants and customers together through our adaptive wait time system. Now let's introduce you to our team. Our team consists of our Go Squad members, Maureen McCarty, our researcher and UI designer, and myself as our market and business analysis. And then for our Pro Squad members, we have Kareem Sofan, our backend developer, and Nathaniel Knight, our team captain and front-end developer. Now Maureen will introduce you to our problem statement.
Indianapolis has slowly made its way towards recovery from COVID-19, and downtown Indianapolis has made it a mission to beautify the circle. However, the foot traffic and the activity downtown hasn't quite come back up to full speed. The Indianapolis economy needs the help of that boosted audience to return downtown to help save some of the struggling businesses. Due to the iffy January weather, the college football weekend faces some challenges. Sure, it's going to bring in a lot of new people, a lot of people excited to spend some time downtown, but it's cold, potentially snowy and icy, and getting around on foot downtown can be a challenge. ReadyRightNow will help people plan so that they can make the best use of their time and maybe avoid having to be out in the inclement weather longer than necessary. Our solution is a website called ReadyRightNow. Being a website, it's accessible by anyone, no matter what type of cell phone that you might be using. It will allow a visitor to figure out where their restaurant is if they're not familiar with the area, how long the wait time might be, which is our unique feature, plus how crowded a restaurant might be for those with those concerns. The checking in with restaurants features will help you to know when you will be seated so you can better plan around the rest of your fun that you're having in downtown Indy. The restaurant information solves the issues of safety and well-being. So for people that can't tolerate crowds, it will let them know if this is a fairly accessible location or if there's going to be a lot of crowds and it might not be the best idea for their situation. We want people to have a good time. The roadmap feature features a new way to show off all of Indiana's best locations. Just click on a button at the bottom and explore more about what's fun in downtown Indy.
So how does it work? Many of you can find us from social media, our website, and maybe our QR code around our advertisements around Indianapolis. After scanning our QR code or going to our website, you'll be taken to the sign up and login sheet. This is where you will create a username and password, helping ReadyRightNow suggest restaurants that you like and are close to you. So after logging in, this is the home screen. We have our search bar. If you have a specific restaurant in mind, you also have your wait times to your right, followed by some restaurants that you may want to choose, and then find their menu. After clicking on a restaurant that you might want, you'll be taken to their page, where it'll tell you their wait time, the direction, their menu, and even their info and their images of the restaurant. Also, you'll be informed about events going around in Indianapolis, many of them taking place in restaurants. Now we will begin to tell you how we plan to incorporate our product into the Indianapolis market. OpenTable has around 60,000 restaurants. While our markets are very similar, our target market doesn't necessarily overlap. According to QSR, casual, family, and fast dining equals around 35% of all restaurants. These are the markets more we're looking for that are not really going to be relying on reservations. And if you were to look at downtown Indy, for example, that has around 300 establishments. If we took the 35% of 300, we have 105 as our SAM. Obviously, by around college football weekend, we'd want around 300 restaurants. That way we could supply everybody. And then for our total market, we would want around 60,000 restaurants to compete with OpenTable. So as far as our competition, we really focused on OpenTable. Their speciality is more in fine dining, where reservations are more prominent. It gives them the next available reservation. However, the seats may still be open and they already are booked, so it's not like you can use those seats. While we specialize more in the casual, family, ethnic dining, our time frame gives us the next approximate available seating time. This eliminates the hassle of checking in or calling in before you actually get to the restaurant. Some of the features we do is it's pretty basic. We give directions, info, and images to the restaurant, and of course, wait time. However, OpenTable is a lot more complex. There you have to select the party size, options available, times, cancellation penalty and fees, rewards, coupons, server selection, position of the table. It makes a lot more app time usage. So our business model. For reservations made on OpenTable, the restaurant pays $1 for each diner. However, we know wait time is not exactly the same as a reservation. You're not going to actually get an order, but it does influence an order. So we thought about putting our referral price starting at 25 cents. That way we could combat open table by having a higher volume, but a lower price. The other revenue stream we would do is a monthly subscription fee for the restaurant and customer. That way they know they're connected and that we can verify them. Some of the other key activities that would go along with spending our money is connecting with new restaurants, making sure everything is up to date and the database looks nice. Also, we'd want to train our customer support and restaurant staff, make sure they know how to use the system. We'd have an updating and maintaining system, so it's 24/7 at all times. For our 2.0 on a restaurant verification and reward system. So we want to focus on two potential leads, James, a football fan, and Robert, a restaurant owner. Robert is a restaurant owner who had to cut some of his staff because of COVID. While he fears that this weekend will prove a challenge because his staffing is not 100%. James is unfamiliar with Indiana. He's a visitor and he's mainly going to be on foot looking for restaurants, hotels, bars. He's really going to be looking where is the best place that he can find that he doesn't have to deal with a line or COVID. So he's going to rely on the internet to help him find his information. While James will be a great customer for the weekend, we will want to look towards more frequent diners that are from Indiana to grow our brand. Some of these things that we'll use is Facebook. Both James and Robert use Facebook. And physical ads like billboards. So for our milestones, our very first milestone will be our launch, where we begin integrating new restaurants into our system, hiring and training staff to deal with customer relations and technical support, start earning local support around Indianapolis. We hope around this time it will accrue $40,000. So during the national championship weekend, we will hope to activate our finished product, introducing a mobile app. With this, we believe that visitors can enjoy finding seats in the warmth and not deal with COVID. This will allow new users outside of Indiana to become invested in our product. Around March 2022, ReadyRightNow will become a product used around the Midwest. We will set up a reward system and create our own reservation system attacking into the other markets. We hope around this time we'll make around $500,000 monthly. By September 2022, our product will gain national notoriety. It'll have around 20,000 restaurants in our database. So the ask and use of our funds, we believe that we will allocate 50% to our ad revenue. We have to get this thing out as our big issue. So we will do that by social media, billboards, signs at restaurants. Billboards cost around $1,500 per surrounding Indianapolis. So we hope that will increase our user ratage to 100K. We will plan on spending around $20,000 on developing and advancements. We hope this will create a new mobile app and a reward system. And then we will put $30,000 into our employee costs, making sure the quality of our employees is high and that we will have employees located in multiple different regions. That way they can deal with customer complaints from not just Indiana. Well, thank you for hearing our pitch, judges, and we hope that you become a ReadyRightNower and join our journey to become a prominent referral system.